The Guam Women's Club was established in 1952 and is dedicated to community service. As the oldest women's organization on island, it has served the Guam community for 57 years by addressing issues related to the general welfare, health, and education of its population. The volunteer nonprofit organization, which is comprised of women from a variety of backgrounds, is dedicated to making Guam a better place to live by raising funds for other nonprofit community groups that serve our island, awarding educational scholarships for college university students, providing in-kind and volunteer services for a variety of causes, and has lobbied for improvements in the community. Since its inception, the Guam Women's Club has provided yearly college scholarships. The first recipient was awarded $150 to seek a teaching degree from the Territorial College. Currently, the club is supporting 3 full-time students at the University of Guam and expends almost $15,000 annually for this program. The club holds an annual Mardi Gras celebration to raise funds for this program.
Hafaday, and welcome back to KUAM News Extra. The upcoming Mardi Gras Ball, sponsored by the Guam Women's Club, is more than just a party. It is a continued contribution to the community, with proceeds going to the GWS Scholarship Fund. With me now in studio is Guam Women's Club President Michelle Bednarzik and former scholarship recipient Rodalyn Marquez. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, Rodalyn, you are a success story. You were a former scholarship recipient, and now you work at the Office of the Public Auditor. Explain how this scholarship and what it's done for you.
Well, actually, how I got the scholarship, I was just explaining to Michelle earlier, was that in high school, my senior year, I just walked into the counselor's office, and I figured, what the heck, let me see what they have. And so I started to pull up all these applications, and so as I was going through it, I was like, oh, this is interesting, Guam Women's Club. I wonder what they're about, but I'm going to go ahead and apply anyway. And so I did. Next thing you know, before the school year ended, I get a call from the president at the time, and they informed me that I'm receiving a scholarship. And to add, it's a full tuition scholarship. Wow. And so, of course, it was like music to my ears because, wow, I don't have to figure out how am I going to pay for college, because that was the one thing I was worrying about. My parents, there's four children, and, I'm the oldest, and I was wondering how are they going to afford to pay for it and all of that. But thankfully, with the scholarship, I was able to go to school. I went to UOG, I got an accounting degree, and as a result of that, I was hired at OPA, and so here I am 8 years later, still at OPA. I've risen through the ranks from Auditor 1, now I'm an audit supervisor. I was able to get 4 certifications, professional certifications, and I'm really proud of it, but at the same time, it's, again, back to the Guam Women's Club, because had it not been for them giving me the opportunity with the scholarship, then I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Well, Michelle, the Mardi Gras Ball is the club's signature fundraiser for the scholarship fund to date. About how much has been raised for past events, and how many students have received a scholarship?
Well, every year we aim to raise at least $18,000. $18,000 will cover 3 full-time scholarships. Wow. As far as the exact number of how many have been awarded, I don't know that number. But we do aim to fund 3 full-time scholarships every year.
The club is currently accepting applications for fall 2011. Is that right?
We are. You can find the scholarship application on our website at guamwomensclub.com. There's a scroll bar on the left-hand side of the screen that says scholarship application. The deadline for the applications is April 14th.
Do you remember what all you had to do to fill out the application, the process?
I know back then all I had to do was just fill it out. I believe there was some kind of an essay maybe that I had to write. Other than that, there was nothing else, at least in the application process. But I know that every semester, if I'm not mistaken, I had to write back to Guam Women's Club, give them my transcript explaining, okay, this is what I've done so far with the money, you provided it in scholarships, and this is what I'm planning to do, next semester or whatever the case may be.
Right. We try to keep up and keep tabs with our recipients. Yes.
I know at every Mardi Gras ball there's a king that is crowned, and last year was Coast 360's John Arroyo.
Yes.
How do you go about selecting the king?
The king is selected by a panel of our ladies that are life members of the club. And what they look for is they look for individuals that are gentlemen that have given back to the community, that have done things for not only the women's clubs, but have done things for other organizations as well. So we really look for a gentleman that our club can honor for the year and for what they've given back to our community.
Well, let's talk about the party. What can people expect when they go?
Oh, the party's going to be fabulous this year. We have some excellent prizes. We also have some wonderful entertainment. Travis Kaufman is going to be emceeing for us this year. I'm really excited about that. We have this beautiful signature Dior bag that is being raffled off. We are actually pre-selling the tickets for those. Those are $50 each. And you can also buy them the night of the event as well. But this bag is worth over $2,800. Wow. And Dior is a wonderful sponsor for helping us this year with that. We also have a grand raffle prize, which is 2 round-trip tickets to Japan from Delta Airlines, or you don't have to have the round-trip tickets to Japan if you don't want. You can choose 2 $500 travel vouchers to go toward other travel. Yes.
Where do you get tickets?
You can get tickets at Princess Jolie, the new Princess Jolie in Tamuning, and also at Salon Paradis in Hagåtña, and at GNC at the, again, shopping center.
Okay, any final comments?
Don't, just please come out and join us, have a good time. It's a great cause. It's the reason I joined the club 10 years ago. It's the reason I'm the president this year. It's a scholarship fund. It's an opportunity to make a difference in 3 lives. So, yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you both for joining us.
Thanks.